Hey coaches, my name is Leisha Sapansky, and today I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about the coaching opportunity when you're working full-time. So first I'll talk just a little bit about myself and my story, and then I'll tell you about the great opportunity you have while working full-time and having your own business in addition to that. So I started coaching in 2014, July of 2014. And when I first started coaching, like a lot of people, I did it because I wanted to get a discount on the products. I had had really good results with 21 Day Fix. I lost 15 pounds. I lowered my chronically high blood pressure to normal. I lowered my cholesterol from about 204 to 176. And all of my numbers looked great. I felt great. I had never been in a situation before where I was as confident about myself. So I decided to move into discount coaching because I wanted to continue drinking Shakeology and I wanted to continue to get our great programs at a discount. So I moved into discount coaching for a few weeks, then quickly realized how easy it would be because my family and my friends were all interested. I realized how easy it would be to cover the cost of my own products. So then I got a little bit more active. I helped a few family members, a few friends, and I quickly saw the opportunity that we have in front of us in terms of helping people and how satisfying it is and how exciting it is when people lose weight, when they lower their blood pressure, when they go off medications that they've been on for a very long time, and when they just generally feel good about themselves. So I decided this was really something that I wanted to do on a more full-time basis. My first thought though was, well, I work full-time. I'm a program manager for a healthcare IT company, so that comes with a lot of responsibility. I work 50 to 60 hours every week, and my first thought was, I don't really know if I can do this. I don't think I have the time, so maybe I'll just have to remain a discount coach. But I thought I'd jump in, see how it went, and the great thing about this business is the amount of time we spend is totally up to us. So I figured I'll try it, and then, if it doesn't work out, I'll go back to being more of a discount coach. And what I can tell you is over the last year and a half since I've started this journey of coaching, I have made more connections, I've been happier, I've actually accomplished more things than I ever thought I could. And throughout this entire time, I have had a full-time job. So my full-time job has remained the same. I work about 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. And so with my coaching business, what I do is I typically get up in the morning, my normal time. I put in about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour before I go to work. And what I'll do is during that time, I'll check out my challengers, I'll check out my like page, I'll do a couple of posts. Once you get into a system, it really doesn't take a very long time to do. I know sometimes in the beginning, it feels like it takes a long time, but once you get into the habit of doing it, really you can do many things in just a few minutes. And the great thing is that we can coach from anywhere. With our mobile devices, we have the ability to coach anytime, anywhere. So I do a few minutes in the morning before I go to work. Then I work my normal day. In the middle of my day, if I have a few minutes around lunchtime, I'll check in on my challenge groups. I'll post a little bit if I'm having a great lunch that I want to post a picture about or talk about. And then when I come home from work, I do my typical activities. I work out, I make sure that I'm getting my 3 vital behaviors in. And then after I make dinner and have some time with my husband and my kids, I typically then log back in the evening for about an hour or so. And this time is totally optional and flexible. So in my case, I probably put in about 2 hours a day during my week, and I put a few more hours in over the weekends when I have time. But the great thing is I could go a couple of days and not spend as much time on Beachbody, and when necessary, I can just simply catch up on the weekends if I need to. The great thing about having a full-time job and doing this business at the same time is that you have a whole network of people who typically have a little bit of disposable income. So because they're working full-time, in most cases, because you're working full-time, so the job you have generally, you're surrounded by other people working full-time, you then have connections with people who are seeing the changes you're making in your life, and they're excited for you, and they want to know what you're doing. So it gives you a whole network of people who generally have the money to spend on a challenge pack and have a little bit of money to spend on themselves and their health and fitness goals. So we all know how great the products are and how worth it they are. but sometimes in the beginning it's a little bit tough when people don't have the money to spend. And when you work full-time and you're surrounded by that group of people that also works full-time, you generally don't run into those objections quite as often. So I'd like to encourage you to be excited, not allow the fact that you work full-time to be a reason that you don't think you can spend time on coaching, because you absolutely can. I have spent the last year and a half, almost 2 years actually, doing just that, working a job that takes 50 to 60 hours a week. I have 2 children, I have a husband, I have dogs, I have all sorts of responsibilities, and I fit my coaching business in around that, and it's the best part of my day. So I probably gave up just a little bit of television and maybe some other things that I didn't necessarily need to do, such as random scrolling on Facebook, and my time is a little bit more targeted now, but it's very, very doable. So good luck, and reach out and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.